Hi there, welcome back. We've had absolutely persistent rain in Johannesburg, and I was on my way to the golf course the other day on the weekend. On the way, I drew some cash, and I was taking great care not to slip on the slippery tiles of the ATM machine at the local garage. My mind was not only on balance, and when drawing cash in Johannesburg, there are a whole lot of other things that permeate one's mind. Is the car locked? Is my cell phone safely in my pocket? Is anybody watching me? And out of the periphery of my vision, I could see this man standing behind me, and he was wearing a mask. Now, in pre-COVID times, that wouldn't have been cause for any alarm, but I had this heightened sense of awareness, of course, and I really kind of struggled with my own sort of feelings about this, and I took extra precautions not to make sure that everything was in order. As I turned and walked down these slippery stairs, he must have noticed my golf shoes, and he looked up at the weather and the clouds, and he said, "Take an extra club and commit." And at that moment, I remembered an apocryphal story about a man whose axe was missing from his shed. He looked across the way and saw his neighbor's son, and he said to himself, "The boy walks like a thief, talks like a thief, and acts like a thief." And then he found his axe at the woodpile. And when he saw the boy next, he said he walked, talked, and acted just like any other boy. I had my own version of that, except that the so-called thief acted, walked, and talked like any other golfer. I giggled to myself in embarrassment as I wiped the moisture off the lenses of my glasses. But what I really needed to do was wipe the lenses of my own perceptions around me. I often wondered to myself since then, what does taking an extra club mean? Does it mean being a little more prepared, or developing a new skill, or contacting a relationship, or tapping into a network? But at all times I need to commit. I wish that man had seen my 6-iron to 150 meters. I would normally use a 7, but I followed his advice, and the ball landed 12 feet from the pin. I'm very glad though that he didn't see the putt, because I left it short and I'd failed to commit. I wonder how often I failed to commit and leave the putts of my own life short. On a sadder note, you might remember Captain Sir Tom Moore, who was an inspiration to all of us during COVID last year and the lockdowns. He was 100 years old when he walked around his garden on his Zimmer frame, and in so doing he raised £33 million for the NHS. He passed away yesterday, and he will be in a place where there is no need for Zimmer frames. And while he left the NHS £33 million richer, he left all of our lives a little more richer for taking an extra club and committing. I hope you have a fabulous week ahead. Until next time.